Okay, good morning. We're here at Christy's Kitchen, and we're just finished a whole process of freeze drying mashed potatoes. And as you can see, they're all done, and Christy of Christy's Kitchen is here with us this morning, and she's demonstrating on how we package them up.
How I'm packaging them up. It's probably not the kosher way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. They're really cool texture. They feel almost like a styrofoam block. And I just squeeze it and it goes into powder in the bag when I'm ready to reconstitute it. These are just mashed potatoes, so it doesn't matter what texture they are. We found that they fit better in the bag if I just squash them inside. And yes, as you can see, I am weighing them once we get them all packaged in the bag. But we found that they fit better in the bag if I just squash them a little. And they just flake apart. And down into the bag we go. And then when I get to the end where I have all this extra little dust-like stuff, I just pick up the whole bag and dump it down in there. Not sure if you guys saw in the beginning, but I took one of these Mylar bags. It's just like a tin foil bag. These ones actually are Harvest Right brand bags. They came with the machine. It was part of the deal. But yeah, neat, lightweight styrofoam. It's just kind of trippy because I know how heavy they were when I first put them in the freezing pans. This particular batch, I filled these pans probably fuller than I should have. I did not go over the edge of the pan, but it took an extremely long amount of time. They were working for about 58 hours, would you say?
It was 56 hours.
Yeah, something
of processing time.
And then I know how much the bag weighs, so then I'm just weighing them. The reason I'm weighing them is so that I know how much water to add to reconstitute it based on my academia of other instant potatoes that I have. For each 4 ounces, you add 2 cups of water. So for each 4 ounces of these, and I usually make 2 of those pouches. So instead, I'm making 1 larger pouch, and I think I overfilled it that time, just barely.
You were putting too much in.
just barely. Yeah. See, now it's perfect.
Okay, and
Takes into account the weight of the bag.
And before we started the process of putting it in there, we added these
This is
little
a oxygen absorber,
So
and you throw that in there. It helps the shelf life on the product. And I stick it in my little impact sealer here. Squeeze out the extra air. Yeah, it's not vacuum sealed, but you don't want it bulky and airy. So there's no need to, but I go ahead and run 2 beads just because we've used impact sealers with our meat for years, and I just learned you always run 2 beads. So that's what it looks like when it's done. And allegedly this will last up to 25 years.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to let this one wait that long because these are really good potatoes, and I can't wait to
we're going to have mashed potatoes.
break into them and try them
out.
I might actually just leave some out so I can reconstitute them just so I can see what they're like. So there, the absorber, I drop it in there, and then I go ahead and
Start
go to town
filling
with the next piece of styrofoam potatoes. You say whatever you're going to say.
I said, okay, well, now they've seen you do it once, so...
Yes. So now that you've seen me do it, we don't need to watch me do the whole pan and everything. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
And God bless.